a lot going on. So we're just going to go into the second part. So as I was stating before, these habitual liars, they create a habitat for themselves which allows them to be prostrated, but only within their environment. Okay. All right. And what they try to do is circumvent you from your own personal expansion. And so we live in a time and era where it's everything is numbers, and it's derived by numbers. Okay. But there's a falsehood and a fallacy with the numbers, because if you go online, you can buy numbers. You can buy popularity. Hence, you have the creation of bots. You know what I mean? So there's a falsehood in regards to popularity. Okay. And so there is an Eight of Swords and a blindness to this. And it's being... It's almost being quietly celebrated by these wolves, by these hyenas, because as much as you're aware of the blindness online, they're also aware of the blindness as well. And what they do is, because everything is on the internet, they build their habitat on the internet. And if you look at, I use myself as an example. If you look at someone such as myself, I keep it organic. I don't participate in the advancement of technology in regards to the tools that I utilize, because when I want to attract people, I want to attract natural thinkers, natural born thinkers, natural creators. But in the same breath, I also have these counterfeit liars coming to my channel to really take my dingleberries, and they really have their hand out waiting for your shit. Okay, like it's almost like butt crust. Like they don't get the full shit because you need your shit so your fertilizer can grow. You know what I'm saying? All right, you got good shit anyway, and that's why they take the butt crust off your butthole. Okay, and they look at it like gold. But in the same breath, what they'll do is they'll try to execute your demise in the process while stealing from you. Okay. And while they're doing this, they're building up collateral for themselves. Okay. They're building themselves up while they want to see your stock price go down. Okay. And hence the fact that we are living in an age of credit. Okay. Everything's fake. Your money's fake because it's plastic. And that's one of the reasons why I'm grateful that I'm not in the category of having debt. I don't have credit card debt, you know, because again, your worth and your ability to navigate and accumulate possessions in this world is based on what? A number, a credit score. Not even the paper that you use, because why? The habitat, i.e. the Western world, specifically the United States, they see, here's the thing, outwardly, they will reject me because I didn't quote unquote build my credit. I'm not a builder. I'm not a creator. I'm not a hard worker. But if I go to like a certain place, I can barter anytime. You know, I've been in situations in business where, you know, the price is $25, okay? You know, and I've had people want to barter with me. And I'm like, I can't barter with you when I work for certain companies. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, I can barter with people. And this is something that you see, particularly Chinese. They do this a lot, even in Chinatown. This is part of their culture that they practice a lot. And this is something that I also observed with my ex as well. Because at the end of the day, you're looking for the best deal. Okay? And here's the thing. United States, you know, they pretend that they're not into that form of business. But see, they're so greedy with the eyes that if you put that paper in front of them, they'll change their mind real quick. But that's when they will tell you some bullshit like it's under the table. When in actuality, they want the cash, because when I babysat an FBI agent, there was no tax form with her. She paid me cash. Did I check her for that? Absolutely not. Did I observe how this bitch rocks? Absolutely. And that's also one of the reasons I only babysat for her for about 2 weeks, because she started observing my behavior and I started observing hers, and I was cool with that. She had fucking cameras in the actual TV. I knew that back then. Only mother lovers found out recently about certain TVs that were recording you even though you were off, even though the TV was off. You know what I mean? But nonetheless, these people have to put that oil, that online oil, to trick you, and that's why I'm saying, I always say that they love ugly. They celebrate ugly because there's more ugliness in the world than there is natural beauty. And when I talk about beauty, I talk about it in all forms, mentally, spiritually, and physically, intellectually. And people are always stealing beauty, whether it be your intellectual property as well. We see this when it comes to land, and we even see this in regards to free thinking, and this is something that is problematic even in regards to plagiarism, because people actually want to articulate themselves like you. People will steal speeches. People will actually steal eulogies. You know what I mean? People will actually steal other people's obituaries, and it's not even from a place of empathy or sincerity. They don't care about who the motherfucker they don't care about their audience, quintessentially. They really don't care about their audience because they're not trying to cater to their audience. Okay, because they're numbers driven. It's not quality, it's quantity. That's why when these mother lovers have concerts, people boo them, they shit on them, they throw trash at them on the stage. Okay, all right, not all of them, but I would say a large majority of them. You know what I'm saying? And these people, they know they're not celebrated. They know they're not celebrated, but they trust and believe in the number system so much, and that there is a dismissal of quality. And they want the dismissal of quality to take place. They need this to thrive. Okay, and so what you have things like, you have trends that are starting to develop and patterns to develop, and you have this fake sympathy that's placed online in regards to people feeling sad about certain things, but in actuality, that is a sign and synchronicity that they're winning, because these people have milestones. They're low vibrational milestones, but it's milestones that they want to reach. So, it's cool if, it's like for someone such as myself, right? It's still an intimidating factor. I don't have any men in my life, neither does my daughter. You know what I'm saying? So I look vulnerable, but I still possess that organic beauty that poses as a threat. Although it may appear minute online because my presentation and my habitat is natural, that is already a big enough threat to them, because why? I have a seed, I'm fertile, and I can produce. And if you look at my time online, you can see my reproduction and how efficient my reproduction is, because why? I have a pure seed. And what you have is you have individuals that have aborted minds, aborted bodies, aborted thinking, and they get jealous of your fertileness online, your expansion. And this goes even deep in regards to GDP, commodity, even global markets. Okay. So with all of this being said, I've always encouraged people to read Sigmund Freud's book, Civilization and Discontent. But these people, they don't want to read about that. They're not interested in that, okay? Because first of all, the language component, it's already too challenging for them, because why? The organic nature of the free thinker. They can't hold it in them. You know what I'm saying? And so what they do is they go to Wikipedia. You know, they want the microwave component. When to grow a tree, you know, it's like baking chicken. You have to wait. You know, you have to roast. You're roasting a chicken, you know, where they just want to put it in the microwave for 60 seconds and that's it. You understand what I'm saying? And so what they also do to try to glossify it is you have the fake giving the impression or marketing itself that it's for the real. You know what I'm saying? So you'll get these plastic bitches talking about health is wealth and that they're vegan. You know what I'm saying? But in actuality, they don't care about the animals. You know what I'm saying? Because to be vegan is also it's expensive as well. Because here's the thing, like, they need individuals such as myself. They need the organic and natural world. They just don't want the public and the masses to know it. And they can market vegan the vegan plan, but they know that the average individual cannot afford that. You understand what I'm saying? But they're not even vegan as a means to teach the public health as well. They're forcing and pushing on consumerism for these individuals, knowing full well that they have to actually do it, because why? They're nothing but plastic inside. All right. And so a little bit of humanness in regards to their essence, so that they can still exist, needs the organic world to have some form of mobilization. You understand what I mean? So they're actually vegan for survival purposes. Okay. So that's why I never bought into that shit. Now, in the process of all of this, the box component is essential here, because there is death coming upon the earth. All right. Especially when it comes to natural commodities. All right. And people that are connected to the natural, to the source, they are being murdered. Okay. And that's where the jealousy is, because they can't go into that habitat. All right. They can't go into that habitat easily without what? Exterminating it. Okay. So, you know, you've been seeing a lot of, on both ends, you've been seeing people, you've been seeing the thieves, okay, especially that Bath and Body Beyond motherfucker. You saw that thief, you know, he got bodied, you know what I'm saying? And then you see also Russian oil tycoons, okay, oligarchies, okay, triple OGs. They have also been slain as well. Okay, so that's a prime example of a fake Aries versus a real Aries. You know what I'm saying? Because, and the beautiful thing about that motherfucker, dead motherfucker, whoever his name is, I don't even know, but he went far beyond. Okay, all right. It's like he wanted to be Superman, and it was like we kicked him in the back and it was like, fly now. Okay, yeah, because they get drunk off shit that doesn't belong to them. Okay, you want to get high off of money and off of power and position? Let's see you fly now. Okay, let's see you fly. And I just want to side note, like, in regards to his children, you fucking bitches, you guys are dead too. So, like, I don't care about who you are and who your mama is, okay? I will send motherfuckers to slice your bitch mom's throat, and you can watch her bleed to death. And I mean that. Okay? I always know who the next motherfucker is going to get killed. So you take one of ours, we're going to take one of yours, okay? All right? And forget about getting married. There is no marriage, because we'll kill that motherfucker in his sleep too, okay? I mean that. Trust me. I know who came for him. And he's still walking around in a hotel at Four Seasons having a ball. So when I tell you, if and when I feel like having your fucking mother's throat sliced, I mean it. You're nothing but poor Spanish cunt bitches. And I'm gonna remind you of that. Now go clean my fucking hotel room, bitch. I'm a tycoon too, motherfucker. I'm a tycoon too. Don't ever get it fucked up. Don't you ever get it fucked up. All right. So, the thing is, it's all about the oil, and people do not respect the cost of the oil in your alabaster box. Okay. And you have to protect your natural environment and habitat from the invasion of these fuckboys trying to come through, because they're dying. And what you're really seeing, and what's being really like, they're manipulating who the real source is ultimately. Okay. And fuck ultimatums. You can't do ultimatums on people like this, because there's a repetitive behavioral pattern where, as soon as you catch them, they want to start conflict and resolution. Okay. I've seen this a lot in Ghana. I've even spoken to motherfuckers that infiltrate. They use these organizations as a means to, heal situations between tribes. But in actuality, they are exacerbating the situation and filling up lies. Okay. And I personally think that's why we also have a lot of car accidents, because that's not real oil. That's a lie. Okay. That they're putting in people's cars. All right, because the United States, they're not really even getting their hands on that. So, United States, they're killing their own people, with a placebo oil. Okay, and, real oil, that's black gold. Okay, and in certain areas in the world, the plate tectonics is real. Okay, and that shift is naturally done. Okay, and there's people, organizations that are intentionally disrupting certain land, certain sites as a means to, it's kind of like, it's almost like a C-section. It's not a natural delivery. The Mother Earth can deliver oil to you naturally, but they're trying to break in and beat this bitch to piss on herself. You know what I'm saying? All right, because it's almost like it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's like one area of the world, Mother Earth has an orgasm and there's oil. And then the other area in the world, Mother Earth is urinating on herself, because in an orgasm, you can get all water or hints of urine. You got to work with me here. You know what I'm saying? All right. But what they're not getting a natural orgasm. They're getting just straight up urine. And just by the way my conversation has already developed, you see their train of thought, because how the topic started developing into a sexual component. All right. So there's a sexualization of Mother Earth. You understand what I'm saying? They're pimping Mother Earth. Okay. Because a lot of these people that glossify themselves, they're really in the hood. Okay. And what I mean is they are in their exodus. They'll make it look like that you're in an exodus, but they're really homeless and they don't have all the gifts and the blessings that you have. And so what they do is they send out spies. They send out people like Serena Williams, and you get like these hood niggas too that want to get into politics and shit, because they want to feel relevant. It's like they want certain families, certain nations to recognize them, because they want to, they feel the need, like they have this desire to be affiliated with the one percenters of the world, but they don't understand what the one percenter really means. You understand what I'm saying? So like they push out all this marketing. You see all these websites, like Pitchfork, Page 6, you know what I'm saying? That's Capricorn energy. You know what I'm saying? That's look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. And we don't look at you. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's that Eight of Pentacles energy. And then you have the Cain and Abel energy. Because these people are actually so bloodthirsty. And see, the thing about it is some of these people, they know I'm speaking facts. They know that I'm aware that they have a total disregard. Like Cardi B, she really, I cannot believe this bitch is still alive. You know what I'm saying? Like she knew that Pop Smoke. She knew Pop Smoke, murderer was Hispanic. She knew. You know what I'm saying? And she's only sorry now that she's been exposed. You understand? But she can participate in degradation and debauchery and bully women of color that are of the international community. You know, she won't do it with these bottom bitches in the United States because she has a commonality with them. You know what I'm saying? But she will do that to us while we're in the Eight of Pentacles minding our business. We don't even know who the fuck this bitch is. You know what I'm saying? But she will do everything it takes and even buy a fucking blow up ring from a popsicles. You know how you get those 25-cent machines, you know, where you can get those plastic rings. She would even buy an aquamarine ring that is of March. That's a March birthstone to get attention. She was competing with me the whole time. This bitch was making me famous the whole time and I didn't even know it. You understand? And so what they do is they poke the bear. They poke the bear because you mind your business and you're focused. And they don't understand why you're not losing your focus. And what they don't realize is that you were planning to fuck up this world anyway. You understand what I'm saying? You already peeped game 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago about what was developing. You understand what I'm saying? And, you know, these people, they can be so low vibrational that they'll start a bitch ass cleaning business and think that they're important and relevant. Because at the end of the day, they want to be mentioned. Because again, the power of numbers. They think if I have 1.5 million followers, I should be rubbing shoulders with the oil tycoon. But still, when it comes down to it, when it boils down to it, is organic. How did you accumulate your money? And that's why bitches like the Kardashians, they'll never get in. You understand what I'm saying? They'll never get in, you know. And so what they do, they go to the bottom feeders that steal and kill and lie to be relevant, you know. And so they'll search out for, you know, it's like she's searching for a low vibrational Muslim right now. Okay, Kim Kardashian's searching for a low vibrational Muslim that she can pull in, you know. That other motherfucker from SNL, you know, he just, I just think he needed a job and some significance, quite frankly. You know what I'm saying? And his career was really bad anyway. You know what I mean? So, and her career was going down. But, you know, she did that thinking that I was going to care, you know, because I like funny people. I like to laugh. Sure, I need to laugh. The job I do is very, it's very intense. I deal with very powerful energies. Men and women, you know, so that's my way of coping is by laughing. You know what I'm saying? So she can't participate in the arena of intellects and individuals of international affairs and agreements. You understand? She can't participate in that because she lacks the linguistics, you know. And then she got somebody to actually teach her not to use the term like unless as a prepositional phrase, because she just sounded like a bitch ass valley girl who always eats niggas asses, because people started noticing that. Hence the fact she had to tighten her habitat and her language skills. You understand what I'm saying? Because again, they need to navigate, you know, and then they want to be inspirational. You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing, like these people, at the end of the day, as dumb and fucked up as they are, they know that the people that follow them are not the people that they desire to look at them. You know, like, for example, Mr. Snowden. Okay, I'm gonna call him Honorable Snowden. Okay, Honorable Snowden. He doesn't have like IG or anything like that, but everybody knows him. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows him. Everybody wants to know about his butthole and his wife's butthole and their eardrum and their nose. Like, mother lovers want your boogers, is what I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? They want your boogers. And they want that energy because it's almost like you're untouchable. It's like a energy. You know what I'm saying? It's a very like hymn. It's like there's like all mother lovers see people like that and they just hear church hymns. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what they see, and you don't even see yourself as being that. You understand? And so they get frustrated because, you know, it's like you can have one article written about you and then it's like global attention. You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't even desire that. It's like if I put on a G-string bikini right now, I kill the internet. You understand what I'm saying? But you don't even want that. You understand? But it's like they sit and they wait and they stalk, waiting for your next move, because they're wanting the butt crust. Butt crust is a big thing because mother lovers, they want pubic hair, they want toenails. I mean, I've heard it all on the dark web in regards to people selling shit. You understand what I'm saying? And this genetic modification that they're participating in regards to food, even in regards to children, it's getting out of hand because they're trying to copy you. They're trying to make versions of your children. And they don't like it when you tell them that's a bad batch. Your eggs are rotten. They don't like that because they can see, it's almost like they can see the blemish within their own child. You understand? And though they're in this fake habitat, they want to look organic. And that is troublesome because they are not able to harness that. And see, this is very powerful because you can be famous and have no money like that. And mother lovers, they spend their money to accumulate that fame. And see, this is where it comes down to oil, is that people that have their hands on this, such as people in the quote unquote second world countries, okay, because United States is third world. People that are in second world or first world countries based off their economics, i.e. what they back it up with, they're very low key about it because you're comfortable with your blessing. You understand what I'm saying? You're comfortable with your blessing. And again, you don't need an article written about you. It's word of mouth, because why? Your authenticness speaks for itself. Reputation is powerful. There's men out here that are not even in newspapers but got more bitches than these bitch ass motherfuckers online. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I've met neurosurgeons. I met a neurosurgeon in Egypt that's done surgery on generals. But you can't Google this man. But he's going on global conferences. And I smoked hookah with him. He ordered me an extra hookah in Egypt. And he's spilling the tea at the swimming pool to me about his life. And he's got more bitches than mother lovers online. There's power in the reputation because there's authenticness, because why? It's a treasure. They don't know the cost of the oil in your alabaster box. That's why the oil is what? In the box. And they're always trying to break in the box. But when you break in the box, there's always murder that follows it. And here's the thing with Israel, okay? Israel has always been an issue because it's automatic that all the boys go into the military. Okay, that in and of itself is problematic because you never gave them a choice to begin with. You never gave them a choice. Okay, but also when you deal with people such as myself or others of my likeness, you don't respect the fact that we never had a choice to blow up your bullshit and whistleblowing your ass. So what's really going on is we're matching your energy and you don't like that. So you force your boys into the military and we force our daughters too, so to speak, quote unquote. But really it's not force, it's natural. So I matched your energy. I never had a choice in regards to doing the mission work that I'm doing on this earth, in regards to delivering messages. I never had a choice. Someone had to get the job done. And you look at that as being opposition because you think I'm supposed to succumb to your fuck boy shit, when in actuality you're mad that a woman of my nature is matching your fucking sons and we both got curly hair. So when I'm butt naked in a fight whooping his ass, you got to look at our loins to see who's the real man, because we both got curls flying in the wind. And see, you see the sluttiness and various nations and how they conduct themselves, even in regards to how they, the way they operate. As soon as you get into Tel Aviv, okay, it tells you right there, okay. When you get into Israel, like they're already monitoring you when you get into the at the airport, because they look at your passport when you come in. How do you leave a nation that you spent money in, you invested in their economy, and you come back with just yourself and your purse and your passport? She's never even gotten one piece of luggage back. See, that is theft in and of itself, because the Jews came to South Africa looking for gold. They stealing from the wrong people. But they won't go to that demon, the Germans. As I stated before, no South Africans were involved in that production. None of us were hurt in that production. And there's a jealousy aspect to that as well. Because while we were in the Eight of Pentacles, Poindexter, minding our business. But when they fucking exterminated you like the cockroaches that you were, we just pushed you down the river. And so it's my personal opinion also that the Israelis are doing fuckboy shit in Russia. Hence the fact they have a relationship with the cunt United States. Because see, somebody needs a pimp. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody needs a pimp. Because that bitch's pussy is so bad, the United States, that she needs somebody with a gun. You know what I'm saying? Because the United States is broke. China's already a cash money business. They walking around with a credit card. You understand what I'm saying? They can't afford the oil. They're looking for a pimp as a means to utilize as protection and a hitman to protect that cunt's pussy. The Palestinians are like, make that lemonade, OG. Make that lemonade. And so you have motherfuckers online, everybody want to be the next Messiah and shit, particularly in the United States. I've never seen a bunch of broke back messiahs in my life. You know what I'm saying? And they know, if you really understand it, you don't want to be a messiah. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be a messiah. I was in the spiritual realm as a baby with God. I was like, I don't know if I want to be a saint, Lord. You really want me to be born today? I mean, the alignment's too serious. He was like, I'm going to need you to do this. You got motherfuckers wanting to have saint babies. You know what I'm saying? Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to do that? There's murder involved. And quite frankly, you look like a faggot fuckboy your damn self, Kanye. So why would you do that? Your kids are not built for this. Your kids weren't even built in a womb. You know, and there's protocol and there's procedure, you know, like they celebrate certain shit. Like Kanye's mother hated herself. Okay. And Kanye hates himself as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of self-hatred that is being, you see self-hatred and their spawn. You get what I'm saying? They're procreating together. Hence the mac and cheese component. And they can buy the South African bio oil on their body, but they won't get the result that they want. Oh, they buy our products. They buy our products to experiment because they're trying to see if OG uses bio oil and her skin looks like that. Why is it when I use bio oil, it doesn't work? You're mac and cheese. It's never going to work. It's a seedless watermelon that you're putting. You're rubbing oil on a seedless watermelon. Don't you understand that? You're sterile. So we are in this energy where the United States is sterile. And that's why when it comes to organic nations, organic women, there's a murderous nature, even when it comes to men. When these men want to procreate with natural women, what do? They murder them. When healthy organic nations want to have healthy friendships and relationships, because you don't got to fuck a nation to have a good relationship with them. You know what I'm saying? That's where it's so ass backward. I got to sleep with you to get something out of you. No. Why can't we just be lifelong friends and partners? Appreciate each other's intellectual thinking. I'll back you up when you need it. Okay, matter of fact, you don't even need to say anything because I can read you so well, and I've studied the friendship, and I've studied myself, and like attracts like, that I know when to come. You don't even have to ask. I can sense when assistance is needed. And I can sense when I need to shut the fuck up because somebody gonna get bodied. And I don't know nothing. I know nothing. I saw nothing. Oh, you beefing with that nation? I can't help you, darling. I cannot help you. I heard about them through the grapevine. I cannot help you. Yes, we had them over for dinner. Great table manners. I cannot help you. No, I cannot give you no information. I know how they get down. I say nothing. I know nothing. No. I cannot tell you anything. Serious. That's how it is with South Africans. No, I had dinner with them. No, I can't say anything. I know those people. Their table manners were really good. You must find out on your own. I know how they get down. Good luck. And people do that in regards to networking relationships when they come on my channel. They want me to tattletale and shit. I ain't doing that. You the tail, I'm the head. You the butt fucker, not me. That's why my Sagittarius is in Uranus. It's always going to be your ass. Okay, it is always, I got the gun right next to your butt cheeks is what I'm trying to tell you. You better watch Pulp Fiction. That's a real thing. I will shoot you in your ass. Astrology don't lie. And United States, they are really glossing and putting oil. See, it goes down to one simple point. You're going to steal my shit. You're going to steal my money. You're going to steal my commodities and pay for security with my shit. That's what they're doing. They're using your shit to pay for their protection. That is the dumbest shit I have ever heard in my life. Because I'm going to tell the United States government, it was never theft with you motherfuckers. You owed us money. You owed my man money. You owe my daughter money. You owe my daddy money. You owe South Africa money. It's God by. You owe us money. So, when we come get that ass, don't look at us crazy. It's not theft. It's not robbery. We just came to get our shit, and there was just a little bit of aggression. It was just a paper cut. Because when you steal and rob and kill men and women of other nations, particularly leaders, you know what I'm saying? It's not a paper cut. But you want to deduce it as a paper cut when it comes to us. So when there's a massacre for you guys, we're gonna take it as a grain of salt too, and just say, "Oh, shame! It was just a paper cut." Shout out to Hiroshima. See, you motherfuckers can do shit and think that we just get over it. Like people just lost their memory because they call it propaganda. No, it's straight up brainwashing. You motherfuckers know what you're doing. You love Stockholm. That's your shit. Because that even goes back when it comes to Stockholm. They did an experiment in regards to body language. You should Google that. And all these body language experts are looking like fucking liars themselves because you know what? They know how to get it done. I don't watch that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch that shit because I want you to see me jiggle. I want you to see me shake. I want you to see all of that. I want you to see me fighting your demon when you're watching me. And even when you're not watching my channel and you're around the internet. See, as soon as you're on the internet, I know you're on the internet. Ask Honorable Snowden. It's same energy, different tool. So you're fucked as soon as you click on. And I really mean that. Because just like a computer engineer, they can fuck with your computer. They can fuck with you while you're on the computer. They can move your cursor the whole time. I can do that when you try to pull cards. I can fuck up the cards. I can manipulate. I can break into your box and know what's going on. I have your cursor. That's what I'm telling you. Because I'm in control now. And so when I tell you, you keep trying to steal the oil in someone else's alabaster box, it's going to end badly. And you can lie to the public, but I'm telling you, World War III, you guys will die. You will die. It's not an if, it's not an and, it's not a but. You will die. You will lose. You're supposed to lose. And this situation is going to be flipped because some of you motherfuckers are going to be running to South America. And good luck with that. Because you ain't never seen people like that hate on each other. You dark Spanish people, you niggas, just like I said, niggas. So some of you guys were mad at me. I don't give a fuck about you. Okay? I don't give a fuck about you. All right? They going to remind you, you El Negro. And you nothing but a bitch El Nino Negro. So don't come over to Africa because we're not accepting. And Russia don't fucking know you. And the Chinese, what the fuck you gonna do? They clean better than you. They not having you clean their house. Like they're going to import, export your ass. Who does that? Nobody imports and exports Spanish people. You guys are like my mom used to say, you know, she used to call the Portuguese the cockroaches of Europe. That was, my Oma said that. So shout out to the Colombians, the Argentinians, and Chile. It's going to get interesting. Because you guys practice a little bit of the caste system yourself. And India might just move, some Indians might move there too. But you guys don't like Indians either. You know, you play with Gandhi in the sandbox. You play with Gandhi, but when you all boils down to it, you don't want those stinky mother lovers in your country. I know. Because Serena will play with him. You know what I'm saying? They'll play with that motherfucker. They'll lift him up as a means to spite other people. But as far as you guys trying to allocate certain mills in regards to oil and where they're situated, you're never going to know. You're never going to know. You're always going to be in this energy of exodus because you're not organic and you can't even try. And your children can't do it either. Because you're a generation of bad eggs. And that's why certain women are, like even organic women, they find themselves in the energy of being single mothers. And they attempt to degrade these women and place them in the energy of poverty because they want to abuse them, sexualize them too. They want to break you. But you can't break an oak tree because it's rooted. And so, Cardi B, you can show off those elephant teeth. So when I say your people eat other people, children, I mean it. You guys eat children. That bitch looked like she had a meal before she even entered Hollywood. You all saw her teeth. You people eat children. And I really like your country, Jennifer Lopez. I was working with Jesus the first time. I said, beloved in the building, we needed a second time. There will be no Puerto Rico. So you can get on that 6 anytime. Let me know how it feels when that train hits you. Was it Diddy? Was it because of Diddy you mad at niggas because of Diddy? But I digress. But that's what they do, Honorable Snowden. But you knew that already. You think his wife gets Section 8? You think she gets food stamps? That Pisces woman is in the same predicament as me. But she gets more assistance, of course. You know, hubby energy, you know. Bonnie and Clyde. Respect that shit. I was there once. I'll be there again. These are the times, ladies and gentlemen. These are the times. True story. But they really sit at their computers all day waiting for the butt crust. They want that oil real bad. They keep taking people out and murdering presidents because they you know, again, they ignite a war that never existed. And want a beloved in the building, bless you, Nala, and play victim. And then when the Egyptians drag you in the street like Black Hawk Down with and flip flops, you think, oh God, they so savage, the savagery of it. No, it hurts your feelings because it's the simplicity of it. They did it in flip flops. You guys were in boots, laced up. Somebody ironed your camouflage pants and shirt. Your helmet was on, you know, I mean, your whole outfit cost about $250. And, you know, the Egyptians, you know what I'm saying? Allah. Okay. All right. I mean, his outfit probably was about $4. You know, he didn't have 2 pairs of flip-flops that year. He was only able to purchase one. You know what I'm saying? And he had the, you know, his white garment on. They don't want me to say, you know, give you credit, but you know what I'm saying? That's what hurts their feelings, is that you didn't even have to pay that much to fuck them up. You get what I'm saying? You didn't dress up to fuck them up. It's like, again, you beat their ass naked and they were wearing a ball gown. It's like, bitch, this is a fight. I came on here to tell you that there will be no more murders of Russian oligarchies. And I know you feel challenged by that and you're grinding your teeth, Adam Sandler. Okay. But what I want to tell you is that I'm telling you there's going to be no more of that. But if you do attempt, I'm just letting you know you need to put your gas mask on. Okay. All right. I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. Because you ain't never been choked like that before. And the list is real. So you better get your bitch ass daughters into the military as well. Because this daughter is fighting your bitch ass sons. And like I said, in a fight, we both got curly hair. And you motherfuckers need to figure out who's the man in the fight. Well, the one that's clothed, of course. And there's the one that's naked. Because when I tell you these people are fucking you up in flip-flops with a busted toe, and then afterwards they're going to get some acrylic on that shit because we cool with the Asians, I mean that shit. Keep playing with that box. Keep trying to fuck with that oil. And CNN, you can lie as much as you want, but I repeat, it's Sagittarius, your ass, your anus. And it's going to be a whole new world because I'm a Capricorn you. You should have never talked to this pimp is what I'm trying to tell you. You should have never talked to this pimp because all you bitches are sad. To the Armenians, you better call Israel. Shit. And I'm out.